I ordered a drink that almost got me dragged away. The date started fine, normal even, which is honestly all I want from a first date at this point, just normal. I met him online. His name was Chris. His pictures matched his face, which already put him ahead of the curve. He picked the restaurant, saying it was his favorite spot. It was 40 minutes from my apartment, in a part of town I didn't really recognize, but I didn't want to seem difficult. He laughed at my jokes during appetizers, asked polite questions, didn't check his phone constantly. I remember thinking, wow, maybe this one's actually okay. Somewhere between the entree and dessert, the vibe shifted. Not dramatically, just off. He leaned forward and asked if I lived alone or had roommates. I said I had a roommate. He nodded like he was filing that away. Then he asked if she'd notice if I came home late, or if she mostly kept to herself. I said she usually waits up for me. The way he tilted his head when I answered made my stomach tighten. It felt like he already knew. I excused myself to go to the bathroom. He stood up immediately and said he'd walk me there to make sure I got there safe. I laughed it off and said it wasn't necessary. He put his hand on my lower back anyway. Not a light touch, not friendly, firm, guiding. I told him I needed to make a phone call. He said that was fine, but not to take too long because he'd already paid the bill. I said I was actually feeling tired and might head home early. He smiled and said very casually that he'd noticed my tires looked a little flat, so I'd probably need a ride home with him. That's when it hit me. This man wasn't planning on letting me leave on my own. I kept my voice steady and said I just needed one more drink to calm my nerves. He loved that idea. Thought it meant I was relaxing, warming up to him. He stayed at the table watching me while I walked to the bar. I leaned in and quietly told the bartender I needed an angel shot with lime. It's a code word I'd read about online after a friend was stalked. Means you're in danger and need help, usually police. The bartender frowned like I'd ordered something made up. I repeated it softer. He stared at me, then turned and yelled across the entire restaurant. Hey Jess, do you know how to make an angel shot? Every nerve in my body lit up at once. The female bartender on the other side of the room dropped a glass. Her eyes locked onto mine, and I could tell instantly she understood. She started moving toward me fast. Chris got there first. He grabbed my arm hard and yanked me off the bar stool. I screamed. He announced to the whole restaurant that I was his girlfriend and had too much to drink. Calm voice, reasonable tone, exactly the kind of man people believe. She yelled at him to let me go. He said it wasn't her business and that I was coming with him. Said if not, he'd show everyone what kind of girl I really was. The manager came out, then a security guard who looked like he could lift a car. Quietly, the female bartender said, she ordered an angel shot. The security guard stepped forward and told him to let go of me immediately. Chris's face twisted into something I can't fully describe. He shoved me into the bar, pointed at me, and said I'd regret this, that he knew where I lived, that it wasn't over. Then the security guard dragged him out while he screamed threats the whole way. The bartender helped me up and walked me to the back office while someone called the police. I sat there shaking, realizing how close I'd come to something much worse. I still think about how differently that could have gone if one person in that room hadn't known exactly what an angel shot meant.